Hey everyone, so it's October, yay. We're gonna do the Witch's Roots unboxing. This is a little bit of a hefty one. I'm pretty excited. Unfortunately, this is going to be my last Witch's Roots for a little while because I'm renovating my house. I just did the floors downstairs. We're gonna be painting the living room, the dining room, the entryway, the door. It's gonna be costly, so I have to put the Witch's Roots on hold for now, but I still stand by this is a great subscription. It is, I think it's $35.99 now. Still a great deal. All right, so I got this today and I haven't opened it yet, but it's kind of late. I think you can tell. So that kind of stinks. The lighting's not the best, and I apologize. It took a little longer to get here this month, so I'm super anxious to get into it, but I do want to say, because I had to cancel, I was able to experience the customer service. So I went on the website and it was a little difficult to cancel. I couldn't cancel on the website, so I had to contact them, but they got back to me right away, and that made it very easy. I don't remember what the theme is, but I'm assuming something Samhain related. I kind of feel like it had something to do with thresholds, but I had a really long September, and I had, you know, a very difficult infusion, and wasn't feeling my best, so I could be wrong, but I feel like there was something about thresholds. So this is the inside of the box. I actually use these boxes to store some craft things. Let's see. Guardian of the Threshold is the theme. So yeah, it did have something to do with Threshold. And then here is the inside. I believe this is the Oracle card right here that's kind of going into the crevice there. It's a tiny one. Body appreciation. While sitting comfortably, quietly, tell your body how much you love and appreciate it. Thank it for holding your spirit and giving you consciousness. Continue to say words of appreciation for at least 5 minutes, which is really funny because I kind of work on this with my mental health. So, and then the artwork. We got Watcher of the Wards, and there's a little owl with a sigil. I like that. And then the herb is going to be milk thistle this month. Okay, ooh. Lots of bubble wrap and all going on. Okay, so this is the stone. Oh, it feels heavy. The stone feels heavy. It looks like it's a decent size. How do I get this open? Here we go. Oh, hematite. I have one. Do I have it up here? I think my hematite is actually in my bag. But this is hematite. Hematite is a very cool looking stone. This is very hefty. Very nice stone to get. This is a cleansing stick. Ooh, rosemary sage. And there's a little owl because he's our watcher, keeping an eye out for us. Oh, so excited. This might be my favorite item of the box. I only opened 2 things. This might be my favorite. I love a good cleansing stick. It smells so good. I love that. Super excited for that. That's probably gonna be my favorite item in the box. Not gonna lie. So then we have our candle, and this is the Ember Shield, and there's a really pretty owl on it. Is this black or brown? I can't tell. We'll open it and we'll find out. I think it might be a dark brown. I can't tell on the packaging though. The candles are beeswax. Okay, it's like a chocolatey brown. It smells nice. It smells cedar, and that's all I can tell you. But it smells nice. I can only make out cedar. So I got the milk thistle. Oh, there's like kind of a large bubble wrapped item. I think I'll end with that. So we got the milk thistle seed. Why does this bag feel like really pleasing to the touch to me? Then I'm gonna grab, oh, there's no incense. I guess because we got the stick, the sage, the rosemary sage stick. But yeah. Okay, so this says safe passage. This is the oil. Oh, there's an owl in there too. I love all the owls. Love that. Let's see. I don't know. Maybe some cedar. Maybe somewhere. I don't know. I don't know. Why am I guessing? I can't tell you. Okay, so we're gonna unravel this big piece of bubble wrap now. Oh, I really like this. I really like this. Okay, first of all, I'm an animal lover through and through. We have an owl statue, talisman, whatever you want to call it. I love that. I love that. Okay, this was a really good box. Okay, so let's read a little bit more about the items. First of all, we got the milk thistle seed, and it says milk thistle is a member of the aster family, which is native to southern Europe and Asia and has become naturalized throughout much of the world. Thistles, in broader sense, have always been considered protective plants. All the protection, I need all the protection. So they're considered protective plants, especially throughout European folklore. Their spiny and prickly leaves and tough appearance make them natural guardians, which can appropriately be placed at thresholds or worn as talisman to ward off evil. The striking purple flower that can be found blooming on the tips of milk thistle represent a sense of resilience and vitality, even in the harshest of conditions. Since Samhain marks the special time of year where the veil between the worlds begins to thin, milk thistle can be incorporated into all protective workings during this season and acts as an ally against wandering or mischievous energies. As we stand before the threshold, we call upon the spirit of the seed to serve as a reminder of the endurance renewal and the medicine that can be found within trials and tribulations. Milk thistle, thorn, and bloom guard my spirit through and thinning veil. So it's like a little chant they give you. With your strength, I walk between worlds, protected, clear, and whole. The artwork is always done by A.E. Alden. So these are the pieces of artwork. Oh, I knocked down the one thing I was super excited for. So, which happens to be the next thing on our list to talk about. It is the Guardian the Threshold Owl Talisman. So, let's see who made this. This was created specifically for this very collection, so that's pretty cool. You can't get it anywhere else. A handmade piece of art crafted from gypsum cement, which is known to be highly durable type of plaster. I'm trying to find the artist. I don't see it. Whoever made this, I love it. The Safe Passage Magical Anointing Oil. It says this oil has been crafted to accompany you on your journey into the liminal spaces of Samhain. We implore you to anoint your guardian talisman with this oil. So this is our guardian talisman. You anoint him with the oil before placing it upon your altar. As you anoint your tools, talisman, and amulets, repeat the following mantra. So they give you another mantra, which this is great if you really don't know where to start. And obviously you don't have to follow these things verbatim. You can do what feels right for you. So the mantra is, grant me safe passage through the unseen door to the unseen world. I came seeking for a special blend has been created with the natural essential oils of myrrh, palo santo, cedar, and our Guardian's oil blend. In addition, there's lavender in there, which I'm actually allergic to lavender, but I didn't really get it, so I think I'll be okay. I don't think it's strong enough. You know, I can kind of smell it now that I know it's in there, but it's so faint. Blackberry and basil I can smell the basil actually. I love basil. And then there's a quartz crystal in there too, which I love that they do that. You can never have enough clear quartz. So then the rosemary sage stick. Although rosemary sage is commonly associated with the purification and cleansing, which is probably what I'll be using it mostly for, it also has long been connected with our memory. Burn rosemary during your Samhain rituals or place upon ancestral altar to honor loved ones who have passed. That's nice. I really like that. And then the tumult hematite stone. Places hematite on your person or upon your altar to anchor your emotional body during shadow work or ancestral communication. In addition, rely on the stone to protect you against unwanted energies and influences. I have one in my bag. It's a bit smaller. The hand-rolled the Ember Shield mini beeswax spell candle. This hand-rolled spell candle has been created to banish negativity in your sacred space. Perfect. I have someone casting so much negative energy in my life. The natural oils of cedar, frankincense, and myrrh have been used to roll this candle. I really like this candle as well. And then we have the personalized oracle reading card, and this is from the Spells Little Deck of Enchantment by Lorraine Anderson. So I will give you guys an overview of everything we got. So this is everything that we got in this month's box. Pretty strong box. I really enjoyed it. Let me move the stone a little bit so you can see it a little bit better. Okay, so I'm gonna pick my favorite item now. I have two favorite items. So the talisman, the owl talisman. Sorry, I heard a weird noise outside. I love the owl talisman. This is definitely one of my favorites. And then my other favorite is the rosemary sage stick. What is that noise? I think there's some sort of nocturnal animal fighting outside. Anyway, so rosemary sage stick is my other favorite. I also really like the hematite stone, I'm not gonna lie, but I think my top two favorites are these. They smell so good. Rosemary and sage, they smell so nice, but these are my favorites. I love these two items. This was a really strong box. I liked everything. Sometimes I don't keep everything. Sometimes I will give something to a friend. I have an allergy to lavender, so sometimes I can't use something that has lavender in it if it's too strong. I think I'll be able to use the oil that I just personally might not have use for, but I think the majority of the things I've kept. And this is also a box. I'm gonna keep everything. This, aside from my very first box, which was the slumber box, is my favorite. Those two are tied for my favorite boxes. I thought they were really good. This box, oh, such a good box to end on, but I will definitely be coming back to this. I definitely wanted to get October's box though. I was very excited for October's box, and it did not disappoint. Let me know what you thought down below, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.